There's something strange about the way we grow up. We spend years in school, learning, studying, memorizing. We learn math, science, history. We learn how to solve equations, how to write essays, how to pass exams. But somehow, after all those years, no one really teaches us how to handle money. No one teaches us how to save, how to invest, how to avoid debt, how to build wealth. And then one day, we become adults. We start earning. We start paying bills. And suddenly, we're expected to figure everything out on our own. A lot of people start to have trouble there. Not because they don't want to, not because they're careless, but because they never learned. They approach adulthood with money, but lacking financial literacy. So kids learn by doing, by making mistakes, by trying and failing. And sometimes those blunders cost a lot. Imagine someone named Kevin. Kevin did everything right. He studied hard, graduated, got a job, started earning. At first, everything felt exciting. First salary, first purchases, first days of independence. For the first time, money was in his hands, and naturally, he wanted to enjoy it. He bought things he couldn't afford before, upgraded his lifestyle, rewarded himself, because in his mind, this is what success looked like. Lesson number one: earning money is not the same as managing money. One of the biggest lessons school never teaches us is this: earning money does not automatically mean knowing how to manage it. Kevin was earning, but he didn't understand where his money was going. He didn't track expenses. He didn't think about saving. He just assumed as long as money was coming in, everything would be fine. But slowly, the money started disappearing. Lesson number two: lifestyle inflation happens without you knowing it. As Kevin's pay went up, his way of life got better also. Food that tastes better, better devices, easier to use, more money spent. Nothing too crazy, nothing that isn't responsible. Just a little changes. But as time went on, those upgrades become normal. And his cost went up as his income went up. Not knowing it, he was making more money but not saving more. Lesson number three: debt feels easy at first. Another lesson no one teaches is how dangerous debt can be. At first, it feels helpful. A credit card, a small loan, installments, pay later options. It makes life feel easier, more flexible. But over time, those payments start to add up, and suddenly, a portion of future income is already committed before it even arrives. Lesson number four: saving is not automatic. Many people believe they will save what's left. But in reality, there is often nothing left because spending comes first, bills comes first, life comes first, and saving becomes an afterthought. But wealth is not built from what's left. It's built from what is intentionally set aside. Lesson number 5. Money is emotional. One of the most important lessons is that money is not just logical, it's emotional. People spend when they are stressed, when they are tired, when they want to feel better. Kevin noticed this too. After a long day, he would reward himself. Buy something small, something that made him feel good. And over time, this became a habit. After a few years, Kevin started noticing something. Despite working hard, despite earning more, he wasn't moving forward financially. The same pattern kept repeating. Money comes in, money goes out, and the cycle continues. And that's when he realized something important. The problem was not his job. The problem was not his income. The problem was what he never learned. And Kevin is not alone. Millions of people are in the same situation. Working hard, earning money, doing their best, but still feeling stuck financially. Because no one taught them how money really works. School prepares us for exams, but not for real life. It teaches us how to earn a living, but not how to manage that living. It teaches us knowledge, but not financially awareness. And that gap is where many people struggle. But something changes the moment someone becomes aware. The moment they realize, I was never taught this, but I can learn it now. I was never taught this, but I can learn it now. Because financial education doesn't end with school. It begins when someone starts asking questions, starts paying attention, starts understanding their own habits. Money is not just about earning, it's about understanding. Understanding where it goes, understanding why decisions are made, understanding how small habits shape long term outcomes. And once someone learns that, everything begins to change. Because in the end, the most important money lessons are often the ones we learn outside the classroom, through experience, through mistakes, through awareness. If you enjoy conversations about money, financial psychology, and the lessons that most of us were never taught, welcome to the Asian Broke Diary. Because sometimes the best financial education doesn't come from school. It comes from the understanding your own story and choosing to write a better one.